Greetings, everyone. So, if you are watching this video, I'm hoping that you have completed everything on your information technology SBA so far. So, if you're watching this video, it means that you are at the point where you are ready to run through your checklist to make sure that you have all the files and everything together. So, first of all, congratulations, because it's been a long road. So, I'm hoping that you're doing well and that your SBA is progressing good so that you can maximize your marks to ensure that you get a grade 1 or a grade 2 in these upcoming exams. Remember that we're not looking at grade 3. Grade 3 is not a pass to us. Only grade 1 and grade 2, preferably grade 1. Alright, so let's go. So we're looking today at the checklist of all the files that you should have so that you know that you are on the right track. Now bear in mind, don't get intimidated. You're seeing a lot of files here and you're wondering, but you never do so much file and whatever the case is. Don't get intimidated. Some of these are everything, some of these have a lot in one file. So I'm going to go through it piece by piece, explain it to you. So when you finish, you should have something looking like this. So these are all the files that I had when I finished the SBA. 7 files. So even though you see this long list of things here, so it's only 7 files as opposed to have when you finish, right? So let's look at them one by one. So we just want to make sure that we have everything. So as you finish each section, you can just go ahead and tick the box to make sure that you have everything to maximize your marks. Right? So first off, we're starting with, let me zoom this in, the spreadsheet section. One spreadsheet file. So make sure it's specified. All of this is in one spreadsheet file. So don't that it's supposed to have 6 or 7 different spreadsheet files here. Right? So when I go over to my folder, first thing you need to do, I should mention, make sure that your files are named appropriately. Right? So if your name is Kevin, make sure that it says Kevin with the candidate number and the file name. So it should look like this. Kevin Brown 100355. Your candidate number should have 10 digits in it. So you're supposed to say 100355, whatever the other 4 digits are. So it's supposed to be your first name, last name, the candidate number, and the name of the file. This is how you're supposed to name your files. Alright, so don't watch that the others aren't named that way. This is how I want you to name them. Alright, so this is the spreadsheet one. So let's look at this one first. And according to the spreadsheet, we are supposed to have some worksheets completed in. So we're supposed to have admittance sheet 1, admittance sheet 2, admittance complete sheet 3, key sheets with the chart, the data extraction sheet, and the summary sheet. Alright? So when you're checking through, you're starting over here. So we have admittance 1, and remember this is going in progress. So whatever is in 1, progress to admittance 2, then it finally progress to admittance 3 that had all the information in it. Next you have the key with your sheet, with your chart. Make sure your chart have appropriate heading. Make sure all your sheets have appropriate heading. So the name of the health institution and the name of what is being displayed on the sheet. So this sheet is the key sheet. The chart, proper title for your chart, percent for all of the wedges, and the figures for all of the wedges, and a legend over here. The extraction sheet should again have the heading, proper headings. Make sure you have the criteria for the extraction sheet and whatever amount of data was extracted when you finish. And your summary sheet as well should have proper heading with logo, proper heading for the summary. Make sure that when I do my checks, I am looking here and I'm seeing that you have all formulas in there. I realize that some people just typing in the numbers, so they don't realize that I need to check for these things. Alright, especially in admittance 3, when I do my check, I'm supposed to be seeing all formulas for all of these cells here. So formulas, the count if, all of the if statements, all of the VLOOKUP, all of them. So your sheet's supposed to be looking just like this with right. So when I open each of them, I'm supposed to be able to view all of them. So anyone that type, you think you're going to shortcut and type in the numbers, I'm going to see it. Good? So make sure that you have that checked. And as you can see, as I said, I have all of the files down here. All 6 of them are accounted for, so I could just check off all of these. So I'm good with that. Next section is the database section. And I specified now you must have one database file with the following within. So you're going to have this is a database file, and these are all of the files that are within the one database. Alright? So this is a database file here. Remember, so that it must be named properly. So when I open it, I will have all of these files in it. I'm going to have the 3 tables, the 3 original queries plus the data source and the report. Alright, so I'm going to look and check if that's what I have here. So I have the 3 tables, the 3 original queries plus the data source and the report. So I have everything that I'm supposed to have in here. Good, so I can check off all of these. So that is good. Next is my word processing section, and this is nowhere I should have more than one file. So I should have one brochure, one main letter, one merged letter, and one admittance recipient data source. Bear in mind, this data source here is the same file up here, so you don't have to wonder if it's a different file. You just have to put it in 2 different places to make sure that you have it. So the data, if you have the admittance recipient's data source here, it's the same file as the data source in Access. All right, so you don't have to worry about it. So you should have your brochure. I don't think I have my brochure in here, but you will have the brochure in here for sure. The main letter, the admittance main letter. So the admittance main letter looks like this. Remember, this is a main letter with just one file and the field names in it. Good. And then you should have the merged letters, which is the one with all 30 of them in it after you have finished the merge process. Like that, so you should have that. So that is that one. I will say the data source was already there. So that is all of Microsoft Word. For the problem solving section, you should have 2 documents. You should have one Microsoft Word document containing all of these, and you should have one Pascal file. Right? So the Pascal file is going to be this file for me. Just open that. So this is the Pascal file. Make sure that it's compiling without error. So when you compile it, you should see compile successful. So that is good. And then the other files which are here should be in this one document here. So let me open that. So I should have, according to this, I should have problem definition, pseudocode, program code, trace table, and the screenshot. So I have problem definition, pseudocode, Pascal code, trace table, and a screenshot of the Pascal output in one file. So this is one document containing all of these. So this is one document, and I'll just show you the Pascal code, so that will be the second one. And then finally, for the website, one Word document with the URL bold and in size 20, along with appropriate screenshots of the website. So this is my website documents, and I have the website. This is the URL for the website. So if I go to this website, I should see the actual website that you created with the screenshot, right? I remember we spoke about the screenshots in the website video, right? So this is all here, and that's it. So as long as you can check all the boxes here, you should be good. So what you're going to do is, in the section that you're not sure about, you can go back and watch the video. All of these sections are covered in various videos. So look for the video with the appropriate title, make sure that you watch it, make sure that you do it. Right? The only way you're going to maximize and get your full minimum 80% on this is you do all the sections. So don't take it for granted. You need all of the sections. Don't do most of it and think so that you get most of the mark, because remember that you might do certain parts and you might not get all the marks for that part, right? So you need to do everything in order to maximize your marks, and then when you finish everything, you're going to submit it. You're going to email it to me. Did I give you the web address here? The email address? Yes, I did. It's down at the bottom here. So you're going to email everything to this email address: infotechsba@gmail.com. All right. So these are all of the files that you should have. You should have one more for the brochure. I don't have the brochure right here, but you should have one more file for the brochure, which should make 9 files. So when you're ready to email, you're going to go. You're just going to just block everything like this and just drop it into the email that you are sending to me, and that will give me every file one time. Please don't send them to me one, because when you do that, a lot of times files get lost, because what is going to happen is that you might send one now, and then somebody else send one, and somebody else send one, and you are sending a second one for yours, and then all of them get mixed up, because remember that this is 9 files for 30 students, so that's going to be a lot of files. I don't want them to get mixed up, so make sure you try to send all your files one time. Once you have everything finished, send everything to be marked one time. Make sure that they are appropriately named, like how this one is named Kevin Brown with your candidate number and the actual name of the file that is specified in the SBA document. And when you send that to me, you just send I will send you back a confirmation if it is received, and then you should be good. So on that note, I hope you got all the information that you needed. I wish you all the best with these SBAs, that you do your very best and get the maximum mark that you can receive. All right. So that's it for now. Thanks much.